Hi Virgo, welcome to your weekly forecast for March 30th through April 5th. We're going to see what's happening the week ahead with this lovely deck here, and then we're going to pull oracle card for a spirit message from this deck here. So without further ado, my darlings, let's see what's going on for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising in the week ahead for our darling Virgos. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's happening for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising in the week ahead? So here's your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, Monday, Tuesday, my dears. Ooh, you all have the universe. You guys saw me shuffle. I shuffled and I shuffled and I shuffled. This card came up in the middle of the week for Taurus. So if you have Taurus in your moon or in your rising, or if you have Taurus somewhere in your chart, then this could be like a double whammy for you. Like, hey, pay attention, this energy is coming in. Or you may be collaborating in some way with a Taurus. You may be preparing for some kind of a collaboration in something where there's a soul contract to bring some cycle to completion, something that's going to bring about positive change and growth. But let's put that aside for a moment and focus more on this energy here. This is coming up Monday, Tuesday. This is a major arcana card. Major arcana cards have to do with really significant life changes, really significant crossroads. So it's energy that's going to be around a while. Even though this is coming up for Monday, Tuesday, then this just simply tells us whatever's happening Monday, Tuesday is going to be following you for a while. There's going to be a new beginning. This could be the completion of a cycle of healing. So if you've been going through like a round of healings, or if you've been trying to close out certain karmic cycles, then this is telling us that you're coming to that level where you're closing it off, and now you're ready for the positive karma. Now you're ready to be seen, to be appreciated, to be celebrated. There could even be an element of travel for some of you. This card has a lot of different layers, and this is a general reading, so it's not going to apply the same exact way for every single one of you. Your Wednesday, Thursday card, my darlings, is Four of Swords. So there could definitely be an element of travel, because a message here with Four of Swords can often sometimes be time away from loved ones. There may be some separation. Some of you maybe are like in a quarantine situation. Maybe there are certain family members you're not able to be around right now just because you're trying to be super safe, or maybe they're like at a high risk situation. And so you may be feeling some sadness or some loneliness, or feeling a little bit like isolated in that way. However, Four of Swords is a card that comes up in my readings to tell me that somebody is just absolutely, totally, completely mentally and emotionally exhausted. You may have been through a lot and you're really tired. So Spirit is saying, look, even though you might feel some sadness that there's some time apart from certain people, make use of this time to rest. You need to be resting, you need to be meditating, you need to be praying, you need to be coming into your spiritual connection. Four of Swords, even though it indicates a sadness or a time apart, it also confirms for us that this time apart or this separation is temporary. It's temporary. You know, you're going to be able to see each other again. You're going to be able to be around each other again. But make use of this time right now to rest. I also feel, because you have such a massive card here, and then you have like this slow, tired card here, I feel like Spirit is saying one of the reasons why maybe you might feel things are kind of in limbo right now is you need to rest, because something very big is coming. Aries had a similar message in their reading for the week. So take advantage of this downtime. Don't be quick to hurry up and get it over with. Don't be in resentment of it, because you know, maybe in just a few short months, you're going to be looking back at this time. You're going to be missing these days. You're going to be saying, oh, if only I had some time on my hands. So even though you have good things coming, even though it's a blessing, you might be in just this go, 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 constant busy energy. So take use of this time to get in all your rest, to get in all of your releasing and, you know, being able to process emotionally. Excuse me, I'm sorry. To process emotionally what may be going on here in your life or what you've been through up until now, and to allow yourself to just have this time to recharge your battery and to make that spiritual connection. It's going to be really important for you, especially since the universe can indicate a lot of awakening energy. Like as you're waking up and you're awakening, you're breaking out of blocks. That can leave you feeling very tired. That can feel you leaving very weak. Virgo, you guys are an earth sign. And sometimes earth signs are not very sensitive to moon energy. Now, this can change, right? You might be an earth sign who's very intuitive, and because of your intuition, you may pick up on energy of the moon, or you may have certain planetary placements that are sensitive to moon energy, and so maybe you are an earth sign that is. But typically, maybe some of you have never really been sensitive to moon energy, but you may have really felt this new moon in Aries very strongly because it was a very powerful energy, and it had a lot with breaking karmic agreements and breaking out of, like, you know, family patterns and childhood traumas. And so when we break out of blocks like that, it can leave us feeling very tired. It can leave us feeling very exhausted. And so some of you are coming out of a circle where you cleared away a lot of karma recently. And so Wednesday, Thursday, it might be catching up with you that you feel very tired. I always say that if you have physical manifestations, like if you're having aches or pains, which can be common when we're healing energy, when we're clearing energy, we may have aches and pains. We may get like sniffles and things like this. But I always say, when I would do energy healing one-on-one with my clients in person, I would always say it's still a really good idea to go to the doctor and get checked out if you're having some kind of symptoms, just to make sure that there isn't something else going on. Especially right now, you know, a lot of people are concerned about health. So if you are having aches or pains, or if you are having sniffles and things like this, you know, go ahead and give your doctor a call. You know, see if you can get in and get checked out, or see what your doctor recommends that you do. But, you know, you might be going through a lot of clearing, a lot of release, and so you might be needing some rest as you come into the middle of the week. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, my darlings, is the star. Wow, really positive energy. So the star is going to be associated with the astrological sign, of Aquarius. Some of you might have a significant Aquarius coming in that you have a significant soul contract with or soulmate relationship with. You may have Aquarius in your chart, and if that's the case, that aspect of you may be coming to the forefront. But overall, the overall message of the star card is that the worst of things are behind you. You can expect for things to get better. You can begin making long-term plans. It's a very inspired card. You know, you've made it through the darkness as this shining light. You're inspiring others. You're leading the way in some cases, and the star card can indicate receiving a lot of attention. So you may be receiving attention. You may be receiving praise. I feel some of you might even have like some kind of situation at work where people are making a big deal about you. There's like maybe something in your honor celebrating you, or there may be something where you're getting written up in like a newspaper, or you know, a blog or something, or you're getting, you know, mentions online or something where there's attention coming your way, like you're being praised or put up on a pedestal in some way. Some of you are getting into artistic endeavors, but I feel for whatever reason, it might be more something having to do with the voice. So maybe you're doing something in terms of singing, or you're doing some kind of release or creativity through singing or performing, like performing arts. It feels to me like something that you're performing more so than like painting or drawing, although that might be an aspect for some of you as well. The Star card is a major arcana card, so this is an energy that's going to follow you around for a while, right? The Universe card, the Star card are both very, very good. It also indicates, like I said, being seen and receiving attention. So if you've had blocks with that in your life, where attention made you feel uncomfortable or you felt unworthy of attention, you're going to be healing that. You're going to be breaking out of that energy. I do feel for some of you, you are going to be doing something with poetry, reciting poetry or writing poetry. I feel some of you, maybe when you were younger, you did something when you were younger with like a dance group or a performing arts group where you traveled. And so you may be connecting with friends from those days, and you all may be putting together some artistic project together, something that maybe you have plans or you're thinking of taking on the road. There's like a sense of collaboration for some of you as well in some kind of a performing endeavor or artistic endeavor that's going to allow for you to travel. Again, you know, you may not be traveling this week, but you may be making plans for the future. I highly suggest, Virgo, that you watch your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks those are going to resonate with you more than others. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do. If you want to click on the Calendly link in the description of this video, you can schedule a private reading with me there. Let's see what's going on for you guys in the week ahead. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So we have love. So a lot of you are going to be manifesting love and romance, a significant soulmate, okay? Bringing love into your life, calling love into your life. And again, see, with the whole, like, she's playing a musical instrument. You're just, I think what Spirit is saying, that if you are feeling like you're clearing right now, you know, maybe like if you have like the last few little remnants of healing, or if you feel like you can feel your heart chakra opening up, I think letting your voice out is going to be very, very helpful in speeding up the process. So maybe, you know, maybe when you're at home doing dishes or something, maybe put music on and sing. Something about singing, lifting up the voice, you know, reciting poetry, singing songs. It's speeding up this heart chakra opening, which is calling in love for you, or helping to call in love for you, and making peace with certain issues or things that you can finally release, and, you know, not be carrying those heavy energies anymore. I highly recommend, like I said, watching your moon sign and rising sign. It might add a little bit more information for you, or be a little bit more helpful for you in that way. I would also say, depending on where Aquarius is in your chart, if you have Aquarius in your chart, which, you know, which house it might be in, this could also help you figure out how the star card is going to be applying in your life. A lot of you ask me like how to figure this stuff out, or what certain planetary placements mean, and I tell you guys, I read tarot intuitively. You know, I'm not an astrology expert by any means, and I don't want to steer anybody wrong, but I still get a lot of questions. And an astrologer heard me saying this in the videos recently, and they reached out to me, and they were really amazing. They gave me an amazing forecast, and they gave me a breakdown of my planetary makeup and what it means and what the different placements mean. And they just explained it so much better than I ever could. Like, I can't do it justice, and I don't want to steer you guys wrong. And they are nice enough to have free resources on their website. They have astrology guides. They have articles on like your rising sign and different placements. And so because, you know, they were really awesome and helpful to me, and I feel like They're really great at explaining astrology and the different aspects of it. I've went ahead and I've linked to their website in the description of this video. And guys, they're being super generous, super nice, and offering to sponsor the videos in the channel by offering, I should say, unlimited, I'm stressing unlimited, as many times as you want, unlimited 30% off their very reasonably priced readings and analysis reports. They're already very reasonably priced. They're offering you guys an extra 30% off that you can use as many times as you want for however many different reports you want. If you want to get a love and relationship analysis or a forecast for 2020, or you want to get your natal chart analyzed, whatever you want to do, you can use that code as many times as you want. And I thought that was super awesome for them to offer that as well. So go ahead and check that out if you would like. Private readings with me, if you would like, are also available on Calendly. The love videos for April and the channeled angel messages are going to be up in the next couple of days. So if you haven't subscribed, be sure to do so. You'll get a notice when those videos are up. And as always, guys, every single day on Instagram and Facebook, I post a card of the day with a daily message and a fun little pick a card game. So be sure you take advantage of those as well on the social media. I thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Take care, my dears.